chicken flat was made. We sure like to stay in Talladega.
Welcome back to our epic field trip. If you saw our last video, you know that we've been in Florida, and one of the things we did was install solar.
Yes, solar.
Yes, that video went up last week. I'll put a link to that up here at one of these corners. And we also got another big project done, which was cleaning out the basement.
Oh.
We hadn't cleaned out the basement in quite a while, probably the better part of a year.
At least a year.
Yeah, and you know, you get in and out of places, and you're getting in there, and you're getting the yard furniture out, and you're getting the grill, and you're getting this and that, and you just put stuff back kind of willy-nilly. Some people do that.
I don't put everything back where it's supposed to go.
So it's got to get organized with the tools and everything. So we took advantage of being stationary in Florida for the last 3 months, better part of 3 months, to get that done. So we had some time to really dig into it. We emptied everything, pulled everything out of the basement, took a look at all of it, and did another round of purging. I think, you know,
Purging.
I have a friend, Stacy, who says purging never ends, and
Never.
she's right.
She is right. It
Yes.
never ends.
I thought we were done with purging, but no, you still pick up things along the way. Plus, you also realize what you really need and what you don't use as often, or what you don't use at all.
Right.
One of the big lessons for us was the camp chef.
Like the Camp Chef, but
Yeah.
it was just so big and so bulky, took up so much space underneath in the basement that I just didn't want to get it out as much because it was so heavy.
Yeah. So we didn't use it as often. I remember when we were researching on the nomad lifestyle, and you know, you have all these big dreams and you think, oh, we're gonna be like fancy outdoor chefs, and we're gonna cook all our stuff outdoors, and you know, that they said in that video that you don't change that much from pre-nomad life to nomad life, and that's true. We did not become fancy chefs.
I know I didn't.
No. So the whole camp chef thing, even though it had a pizza oven and a big griddle, and you know, we did use it a few times, but it's just not our thing. It was way more trouble than we really want to go into on a regular basis to make meals.
Yep.
So we took advantage of being stationary, and we were able to actually get that up on Facebook Marketplace
Sold it.
and sold it.
Yeah.
So now we've got a sweet little Weber grill, and
Weber
it's perfect.
Q.
A Weber Q.
1200
Yeah.
with
Yep.
the nice. I love it. I've already used it more in the last week and a half than I think I used the Camp Chef the whole time.
The whole time, yeah. So we're super happy with
Amazing.
that decision.
Yes.
We also did some consolidation. We're motorcycle riders. We did sell our motorcycles to become nomads, and we rent motorcycles from time to time when we really want to ride. So we still have all our motorcycle gear.
Mm-hmm.
And we knew that we weren't probably going to be renting in the next few months, so we went ahead and used some vacuum space bags and really crunched our motorcycle gear, and we were able to pretty much half the amount of storage space that it takes for those items. So I think we did a pretty good job of kind of recouping some space and giving ourselves a little bit of elbow room for getting those, like the chairs and the things, the rugs, the outdoor rugs and stuff that we get to on a regular basis. It helps getting that in and out, and helps keep things tidier for sure, that it's not so congested.
Yes, it does. Makes it so much easier for me.
Yeah, yeah. Now, with 3 months here, we didn't just get chores done.
No.
We did steal some time. Not steal some time, because that's what we're supposed to be doing, is having fun,
Having
right?
fun.
Yeah. And one of our most fun things was getting to take out the family pontoon boat out on Sarasota Bay.
Yes, had a blast. It was a beautiful day. Did have a great time with the pontoon boat out on Sarasota Bay. It was awesome. And if you don't own a boat, there's a lot of places you can rent boats at all over the bay. So check into that, and you'll be able to get your family or yourself out on the water. Have a good day.
Yeah, you can do boats, and you can also do jet skis.
Jet skis, yeah.
And it's around Sarasota Bay as well as Tampa Bay area. And if you're not into powering your own watercraft, there's lots of boat tours.
Oh, and kayaks too.
Oh, and kayaks.
Yeah, they have see-through. The whole kayak is see-through.
Yeah.
I wanted to do that. That would have been cool.
That was on our list.
Yeah.
But we didn't get to that.
No.
We have to hit that up next time.
We'll be back.
Yeah. Now, another thing that was really cool about being in Florida is there's a lot of other people here in Florida that we know. Old family friends and family and RV friends. You might see behind us, we actually are here out at a boondocking location outside of Tampa, hanging out with some RV buddies.
Yes. That's what it's all about.
That's right.
Having fun.
We've had a great time here boondocking. Who would have thought you could boondock like an hour, not even an hour outside of Tampa.
No,
It's amazing.
it is.
Now it has gotten a little bit warm in the last few days, so you may hear some generators
Generators.
running. For that, we apologize, but there's not a lot we can do about it. We've got to have some air conditioning today.
Yes, we do.
Yeah. Another really cool thing to do in this overall area are the markets, the local markets. Almost every day of the week, there's some kind of market happening.
Yes.
And it can be like the various community markets. There's the beaches have markets, and it's kind of like a farmer's market, and they'll have a bunch of food trucks, and every one of these markets has a unique spin to it. And I think the most unique was the Buddhist temple.
Oh my goodness.
Sunday brunch market. Oh my gosh, it was so cool, very
amazing.
exotic. I couldn't begin to describe it, so we really wanted to show it to you.
Yes. As you know, we were in Florida for 3 months. That included the holidays.
Yeah.
And I had trouble with getting into the holiday spirit because it's 80 degrees, palm trees.
Yeah.
It was a little difficult for me. So we did go and see the lights at, I believe it was University UTC Mall.
Yeah, outside of Sarasota.
Yeah, it was very cool. Lots of lights right on a lake, and they had a ice skating rink, and it got me in the spirit. It was pretty good. I liked it a lot.
Yeah, that helped a lot. And if you're in the the Florida area, Florida recognizes, I think a lot of the communities recognize that it can be a challenge to get into the holiday spirit, and there are a lot of light displays to choose from.
There is.
Some are quite pricey, but a lot of them are just go and walk around. There's one in the waterfront area of St. Petersburg. You can just walk around and enjoy the lights there. So there's quite a few, and it does help. They've got the holiday music playing, and it definitely helps get you in the holiday spirit a little bit better.
It did.
Yeah. Another cool thing about Florida is the natural area. We hear a lot about things like Disney and Busch Gardens and of course the beaches, but there are so many nature conservation areas and facilities and sites that really work hard to preserve and protect natural areas and also help rescue animals. So there's several big cat sanctuaries. Those were on our list as well to try to get to, and we really only got to Peace River Conservation, Wildlife Conservation.
That was pretty cool.
And that was really sweet.
Awesome.
Yeah, they rescue raptors, really all kinds of birds. And they're open 7 days a week for people to bring injured birds in, and they take care of them for the rest of their life. They have several owls and a couple of ospreys and some hawks and other various...
Bald eagles.
Oh yeah, some bald
the
eagles.
yeah.
And they do interpretive, and they've got guides there that tell you all about the specific birds and then how those birds fit into the ecology here in Florida. So it's pretty cool.
It was pretty cool.
Yeah.
I liked it.
And then, you know, you can't come to Florida without seeing some of the really quirky and unique nowhere else attractions, right? Like, where are you going to find an aluminum castle? Where else will you find an aluminum castle? In the middle of nowhere, or a city that was founded by Cuban cigar makers.
Oh, yes.
Right?
Mm-hmm.
That was super cool.
I enjoyed that too, yeah.
Yeah. And not too far away from that, another little town founded by people from Greece who discovered sponges in the area, and now there's like this, it's called Tarpon Springs, and it's this huge little sponge dock area that's super sweet to go to, and all kinds of great Greek restaurants and just Greek culture in general. So we really enjoyed walking around those areas as well. Check that out.
All in all, we had a really great time here in Florida, visiting with family and friends, and seeing all the things that Florida has to offer. but we just scratched the
I was
surface.
gonna say, not nearly all the things.
Yeah, I'm sorry. We just scratched the surface. But we will be back. This is our domicile state, so we'll be back. We got a lot of family that lives here, so we will be back.
Yeah, definitely. If you like this video, give us a thumbs up. Hit that subscribe button while you're here. And until next time,
Go find your adventure.